What's up, YouTube? Anchor the Alchemist back with another video for you. We're going to be playing Far Cry 6, and we're going to be using the RX 9070 XT paired up with the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. The motherboard's an MSI X670E Mega Godlike, and we got CL28 Corsair Vengeance DDR5 6000 mega transfers per second memory. Of course, that is with an Expo profile, so easy day or overclocking. And the motherboard is on the latest BIOS update. We are on the latest Windows update of 24H2, and we are on the latest Adrenaline driver as well. We have a dedicated recording machine that has a Ryzen 5 7600X, a RTX 2080. The motherboard is an MSI X670E Meg Ace. We've got 32 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum DDR5 5600 mega transfers per second memory. And the capture card is an Elgato 4KX. The firmware is updated on the 4KX. The motherboard BIOS is updated. The NVIDIA driver is updated for the video card. And we are on the latest Windows update of 24H2. All right, so let's jump into this. Options here. And in the video, we're playing on the LG C1 OLED that has 120 Hz refresh rate at 4K. with a native 16:9 aspect ratio. And then the quality, we're playing at ultra settings with HD textures pack downloaded and installed, with anti-aliasing set to TAA, and DXR reflection shadows all on. We're going to use Fidelity FX cast for sharpening, and Fidelity FX variable rate shading is on. All right. No motion blur, camera shakes, and pose and drunk effects are on. Easy day. All right. And as you can see, we've got TAA there for anti-aliasing. Getting into the advanced settings. No VSync, no frame rate lock, FOV 75, and there's adaptive resolution which you can use with Fidelity FF cast. All right, but we're not going to be using that. And you can enable this option. It also turns on super resolution as well. We're not going to do that. All right. And you see that FSR1 is off. All right, easy day. All right, YouTube. Let's bring up MSI Afterburner, which it does that because I got it on the same key. Let's actually go in here and reset it. Actually, it was page up. There we go. If I remember all these keys. All right, so we're getting 110 frames per second right now with a 1% low of 107 at average of 110. Using 21% CPU at 53C at 5.2 gigahertz with 55 watts and 19 gigs of system memory. Full GPU utilization with 62C for the temp, 2.9 gigahertz there, pulling 329 watts and using 14 gigabytes of memory. So let's go, easy day. There will be editing.
So much blood.
Castillo shows no mercy. Almost there. The way out is up ahead.
Good. That boat's not going to wait for us. Shit. Dead end.
Huge frame rate drop there. Frame times are about where it's supposed to be for the FPS, but as you can see, the frame time chart is not that smooth.
Shit. Lita, zipline. Just like fucking Luke.
You okay?
Yeah. Sorry. I wasn't here. Shit, Lita. Where are you? Torre de Leon. Castillo's fucking castle.
Lonnie, over here. Another
Rest of you, line up against the wall.
Look. police. They're just letting the military kill us. La noche de la... The boat's over there. Run!
All right. 75, 76. Not, I don't notice too much stuttering, if at all.
We're almost there.
All right, YouTube, back at it. We getting 90 frames per second here.
So many dead.
Let's reset this for the 1% lows. Since we just came out of a cutscene. And I won't read them again because I'm sure you are good to go. Game still looks absolutely beautiful.
Find that gun.
Good temps on everything, though.
Armband. Must be Libertad.
And there will be editing. If I haven't mentioned it, I'm pretty sure I did, though.
Shit. Who's shooting? Better stay quiet.
But this smell, you stink like animals. I can smell it on your clothes, your sweat, the stink of a traitor, all rotten on the inside.
Yeah, she had to pay for that since she shot him. Take this guy out. Where he at? Did he try to come around?
What's this? Could be useful.
All right, let's put these on. All right, where did this guy go? He run up this hill? It's the only way he could go. There's no way he came back around. Bye-bye, scumbag. All right, still getting a good frame rate.
Get to Libertad, steal a boat, sell the fuck out of Yara. Easy. And now I'm talking to myself. Oh, fuck.
Where that boar at? One shot, boy. Got him. All right, we're still up in the 90s, but we want to go at least into the part where we meet Juan Cortez.
Bad time to be a guerrilla. Been a while since I used one of these. Not a dozen want visitors.
All right, we'll skip this. And we can't skip this part with when we talk to Clara here, so. And when you get to cutscenes, you drop down to 30 frames per second.
Answer me. I said, are you the only survivor?
Si. Lucky.
Need to know the risks.
That's all you have to say?
You're here. That's what matters.
Just a second, hermana. I'm getting the hell out of Yara.
But you're in my camp.
I need a place to stay. A few days.
Libertas no charity, hermano.
Lita said you would help.
Lita also said you weren't a pussy.
Come mierda.
You're an orphan, see? Funny how friends can be closer than family. Remember, Danny, Castillo has kept you an orphan. Why do you want to run?
I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Quoting Bolivar won't save you.
It's Pedro Albizu.
Gonna save Yara with library cards?
I have a list. Free elections, free expression, free the outcasts. Ayara free of Castillos. Simple.
Simple. Castillo's got what? 300,000 troops? I count 6 burnt-out guerrillas, and you, with a bullet to the leg.
You don't believe me? I'll show you. Done. I attack this archipelago. Get down to that village and bring me Cortez. I hope for your sake he's sober.
You're really going to let this thing go?
All right, YouTube,
What's
let's
the
get
problem,
after it.
Julio?
Let's get down there and find Cortez. I think you can get some more ammo. From this village, though, can't you? I thought you can get more ammo. I think we got enough. We can always get some off these bodies after we take them out. All right, see how the frame rates changed? Now we're in the 50s. We were up in the 90s, the 80s and 90s, and now we're in the 50s. In the jungle part here. Let's reset MSI Afterburner. See how we're in the 50s here? 57, 52 right up in here. That's crazy. 50, 56. Yeah, we're sort of everywhere. And then as we get further down here, it starts to go up.
Danny, how's the earpiece? Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. This spy shit works, Clara. I'll give you that.
Bien. Keep your gun holstered if you want to stay out of trouble, especially in areas with a lot of soldados.
See, I got it.
A smart guerrilla picks their battles. Suerte.
Got it. See, now we're up in the 90s, so yeah, the frame rate's everywhere. But easy day. Got a little bit of rain. Just noticed that, really. And we won't hold no conversation with Juan Cortez. We'll just skip that.
Please, I don't want any trouble.
Papers. I don't have the money for the papers. That's a serious thing.
However, it was fun watching Guapo eat this guy up. All right, here we go. Gonna skip this right into combat. Look at Guapo going down there to get a little action. I forgot about that, actually. I just remembered I had it when I looked over there in the corner.
Before the whole fucking army shows up. I'm drunk, but I'm not that drunk.
Right behind you, old man.
All right, now we're in the 30s there. 37.
Guapo wants to be your friend.
Huge
Or
stutter.
maybe he just needs to take a dump.
Only one way to find out.
Come on, let's get the fuck out of here. You're more distracted than a coked-up house cat. Vámonos. I can tell you handled a gun before. What's your name?
All right, hold up. It's the arsenal. Amigos. Did I gray him out? I think I still got him.
Donnie, so Clara says you're a legend. Ex-KGB, ex-CIA.
Coño. Juan is talking. I got more fucking exes than your
Now the
porn
frame
search
rate
history.
going back up.
Some men, they break eggs for breakfast. But Juan Cortez, he breaks fucking cut. Hold up. New plan, Danny. Vamos.
The plan is to go back to Clara's camp. Where the hell are we going now?
Well, Guapo.
See that smoke? That means the watchtower just got a supply drop with some of the rarest materials you'll find in Yara. And you are going to go get it.
Now you want me to steal shit for you?
Gunpowder and Supremo Bond. The cerveza and chaser of Resolver. I'm gonna teach you to make shit for weapons. Because making shit for weapons is cool. And it's rule number 9. Always use the right tool for the right job.
You coming with me?
Fuck no. You got Guapo. You can tear shit up with him. But if you want to be sneaky, leave him behind. That cutie loves to make a mess.
All right. Amigos. All right, now I can summon him. Okay, I guess it grayed out.
Weapon or not, the military will shoot me on sight here.
Put it down. Now. There you are!
Leave Guapo alone. All right, frame rate back up into the 80s. Guapo taking care of business. Nice. All right. All right, you two, we're gonna just get these.
Guess this could be useful.
Finish this up.
More shit for one.
But the truth, Clara Garcia is alive. Not only does she take money from Yankee spies, she was born into a life of privilege.
What the hell are you going to do with these?
One is an elite, a so-called university-educated journalist from a wealthy family. Clara Garcia has never suffered. A true Yaran has dirt and blood beneath their fingernails.
This is more like it.
Knows what it
All right, you two, we had some real
Found all your shit.
dips in the frame rate in certain parts of this game, like you saw. But I'm having a
That's
good
what I've
gaming
been saying.
experience, and now we're back up in the 80s, and we are playing at basically native 4K, so easy day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and come back for the next video.
Okay, we got more than enough. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Later.
So what's with all of this junk? You building something?
Patience, Danny. Rule number 8. A guerrilla knows how to wait. Like a spider or a serial killer.